In this video, we're going to go over e-filing a tax return using the web software and using the direct input. Now, once you are in your tax return, you have entered all of the information, the income, the expenses, the deductions, and you're ready to go. You've completed the state, if there is. You would navigate to the form 8879, and you can do so by using this form tree or the form search. Once you're on this page, you want to complete the information, selecting the ERO EFIN, entering the PIN number, generating the taxpayer PIN. You can use this option or enter your own. And if this applies, click on the Entered by ERO box. And once everything has been done, all you have to do is click on Save. Now, after you've clicked on the Save button, we're going to look towards the top of the page. There is a row of icons, and the two icons that we are most focused on will be on the left-hand side, Verify and Complete. So we're going to go click on Verify first, and this will check the return to make sure nothing is missing, and no errors are found in federal. Let's check the state. Everything is okay here, so we're going to close out of this window. And now we're going to click on Complete. Alright, so we've got to answer a couple of questions here. Are we ready to mark the return as completed? Yes, we are. Are you ready to mark the return as reviewed? Yes, we are. And how are we filing this return? We're going to file electronically. Alright, and if any of these options, two options at the top, are selected as no, it will not allow you to proceed. So you do have to make sure that these are selected as yes and to file electronically. Then you have two buttons down below. Save and Close keeps you within the tax return, and Save and Redirect to Manage Return will take you out and back to the taxpayer's dashboard. So we're going to click on Save and Redirect. Now, once we're back here on the Client's Manage Return screen, we're going to scroll down. We're going to look towards the bottom of the page a little bit. We're going to see a warning here that the e-file option is not available due to the payment not completed for this return. And with our software, you do have to complete the client payment first. So that's what we're going to do. So down here at the bottom, we're going to see our Start Payment button. It is active. If this is not active, that means something has been overlooked in the tax return, so you'll want to go back and take care of that. But we're going to click on Start Payment. And we are going to, up here at the top, click on Add New Invoice. And because of my pricing setup, I have manual charges set up, so I'm going to enter what I wish. If you have per form or fixed rate, you'll see that respective screen. But for this one, I'm just going to enter my charges and press Continue. All right, now so we're going to see a summary of the charges. We can click on Modify. And that will take us to the discounts and additional charges. You can enter those if you would like. It is not required. Now down at the bottom we'll have our payment options if this is for federal and state, federal only, state only. If you have non-banking, so they're going to pay you with cash, check, credit card, or banking if you're going to be using a bank product through one of our banking partners, and then the amount to be paid. For this one, we're going to do non-banking, and we will visit banking in another video. But once your selections have been made, we're going to go ahead and click on Continue. All right, and so on the screen here, we're going to see, would we like to make the payment now? Yes, the payment is going to be made now, or you can select no if you're going to give them an invoice, and they will be paying you at a later time. How will they be paying you? You can indicate cash, check, money order, credit card, and the amount. And if you want to mark this invoice as completed, and for this one, since we're paying in full right away, we're going to select yes. And do we want to e-file this return now? If we say yes, it's going to take us directly to the e-file screen on the next page. For this one, I'm going to say no. I'm going to show you the long way to go around. So I'm just going to indicate no on this one, and then we're going to save and continue. So now back here on the client payment details screen, we can see that our master payment of cash has been made. Nothing is owed. We can view it. We can go back and edit if we need. And the invoice options down here where you can view and print the summary or all the details of the invoices. And if for whatever reason you need to do an amended return or you have something else going on with the client, you can always add a second or third or more invoices if necessary. But since everything is set the way we like, we're going to click on Manage, back to Manage Returns. Now, as we can see on this page here down at the bottom, that warning is gone, and now we have an option to transmit now. This button is available, so we're going to go ahead and click on Transmit Now. Now, we haven't sent the return just yet. We have a few options to make. If we want to send the state by itself, we're going to check this bottom box here and only e-file the state return. If we're just going to send the federal return by itself, we're just going to select this 1040. Now, if we want to send both of them together, we're going to send the federal 1040 and the state return. We're going to check this box here. We're going to come over here and indicate our state. And then now add to queue doesn't exactly e-file the return right away. It puts it off to the side in a ready to transmit state. This would be good if you would like to batch e-file multiple returns at once. If you don't want to do that and you want to e-file this return right away, you can go ahead and click on Transmit Now. Okay, now that we have clicked on Transmit Now, we can see under our federal state extension details, this return has been queued. Our state return has also been queued. This means that the transmitter has the return, and we're just waiting for the IRS to pick it up. You will see another status at a later time of transmitted. That means the IRS has picked it up as well as the state, and then you will then be receiving hopefully an acceptance. That means everything is okay, it's been accepted by federal and state, or that it has been rejected and it needs to be reviewed and changes do need to be made. Now, if you ever want to check the status of your tax return, whether it has been transmitted, accepted, or rejected, you can always come back to this screen here. You can also go to the e-file icon over here on the left and click on e-file. And you can click on these colored buttons here to view all the returns that show this particular status. So if I were to click on queued, I could see that my return here is queued. Now, you'll notice they have colors. So our federal is blue, which means it has been transmitted. Our Missouri has this peach colored here, which means it's queued. Now, we can always click on the little eyeball over here to view the status to get more details. So it tells us here that our application status is transmitted. We can just hit the close button to go right back out. You also have an additional option to remove from queue, which is what this icon over here is. To click on this, this would, if you were to e-file a return and you realize something was wrong, there was a mistake, you can get it back, but you have to be very quick. You generally have just a couple of minutes, if that, to pull the return back to make any edits. Once something has gone to transmitted, such as this federal return, you'll have to wait until the return either accepts and then you'd have to amend, or if it rejects, then you can make your adjustments. So yeah, only when both or more, if you have multiple returns, only when all the returns are queued, you can actually retrieve and get this return back. But once something hits transmitted or even accept or rejected, it's done, and this option does not work. But that is how you would e-file a tax return in the web software using the direct input method and check the status.